So, I had a little visit from the Sidekick Anxiety this afternoon. Wasn't expecting that because I haven't had an episode of anxiety for quite a while. So, I was invited to this event, and it was a yoga meditation, and it was going to be held at this place where I have been to a few times in the past with my ex-husband and family, but I haven't been there in several years. So I wasn't really thinking about that consciously at the time, but so I decided to go, and I was looking forward to it, and I was late. So being late, first of all, usually when I'm late, I have realized that it's not because I'm being selfish or because I'm putting myself first. It is because there's some fear. There's some fear of the unknown, or of not being safe, or feeling uncomfortable, or, you know, not knowing what to expect, or being around, you know, different things like that. But I haven't been late lately. So today I was late. I get there, and I ran into a person right away, someone that I knew from my past life and marriage. And that caught me off guard. But that went well, and I went on upstairs and walked in, and that was no big deal. And as I got started doing the yoga, which was a very slow flow moving yoga, I wasn't feeling comfortable. I was having a difficult time getting a full breath and feeling a little bit lightheaded, some of those anxiety symptoms I used to have. And, you know, normally having some of those symptoms in a quiet space with other people around, you know, caused me to get worked up, and I may have taken off, you know, like grab my things and take off and get out of there, or run to the restroom and pop a pill, or throw water on my face and get myself together. I did none of those things. Instead, I was able to just let my body feel what it was feeling. And then I did some evaluating of my thoughts as an outside observer. And what I realized was that I didn't feel safe. I was in a place where I had been with my ex-husband a few times. That's the only memories I have of this place and my family. And because of that marriage dissolving and how it ended, and, you know, that life being over, it brought up memories, and it triggered memories of loss and of uncertainty, and reminding me. Now, this was not in my conscious awareness, but it reminded me of being alone and not having that security, and that's a little bit of what was going on there, not feeling safe. So once I realized that and started going through this in my head, you know, and I felt sad as well, a little bit of grief, which was really surprising, but that's okay. It was okay because I acknowledged it, and I allowed myself to feel that way, and I didn't take off to the bathroom, and I didn't run out, and I didn't pop a pill, and I began to breathe, and I was able to finish. I could definitely feel like my body was tensed up, and I couldn't let go. I was really struggling with it for most of the time, but I did it. So that was a little bit of a surprise, but I'm glad it happened, because I know this is a reinforcement and a reminder that I can deal with it, and I know what to do. I have the tools. So I've been dealing with anxiety for a long time, and it's scary, but when you have the proper tools and the education and knowledge, you can deal with it. You can do it. And you don't have to take medication your entire life. You don't. There are ways to cope. And I would like to help you. If you have been one of those that have tried everything and are still struggling, please be in touch. And maybe I can give you some tips. Okay, thanks.